So this has 2 different colors. It has different sources of protein, carbohydrates, fibers, and fats. And most importantly, it has his favorite foods in it, so I know he is going to eat it. Make lunch with me for my selective toddler who goes to a school that is nut-free, seed-free, and also kosher. Every time I post about his meals that I'm sending to school with him, when I say no meat, I get hundreds of DMs asking me why no meat at school. His school is kosher. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. But because he is a selective eater, for protein specifically, nuts, seeds, and chicken are his main food. So I have to get creative with how I am filling his lunchbox with something nourishing, but also gonna give him stable energy. So here is how I do it. So my son is 4, and I don't think a lot of people understand how many carbohydrates they actually need, especially during the school day. And of course, we want balanced energy. That is number 1 and very, very important for our kids, especially in school. But we also do need to make sure that they're getting carbohydrates. So a lot of these foods are gonna look like a lot of carbs in this lunchbox, but the carbs that I'm picking are functional. They're higher in fiber. In addition to, they also have some protein in them. So where I can't put in the things that I really want to in this lunchbox to truly balance out his needs for the day for energy, I am picking things that have, you know, a little bit higher of a protein content. So for half of one of these, I'm gonna cut it into slices, would be 5 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber. So that's a good start. If you're like me and you see a lot of these people online sharing these like beautifully curated lunch boxes and feel like a little bit of guilt, shame, you know, any type of emotion, even sadness around it, I want you to know I understand, but I also want you to remember that the most important thing that you can do while also trying to promote variety and making sure we're giving that balanced energy inside the lunchbox is providing foods that you know your kids will eat. Because if you're giving them a beautifully curated lunch that they're just not going to touch, what is that actually doing for their health? Okay, we found these Olira, I think that's how you pronounce them, bars at Target. One of my favorite things to do with my kids is walk the aisles of grocery stores and let them pick out new things that they want to try. It gets them excited about food. He will probably eat about half of this, and half of it has 4 grams of fiber. The whole bar has 8 grams of fiber and 4 grams of protein. So even if he eats half, we're in a good place, and it will also fit next to this spread. My philosophy is then to fit 2 of the containers with 2 different fruits. So today we're going to do strawberries, and I'm going to cut up half an apple, and then we're also going to do a vegetable. So I'm going to do some cucumber slices in here as well. And then last but not least are these cheese crackers that he loves. They also have a good source of fat in addition to 3 grams of protein per serving. So all in, we're at about 10 grams of protein if he eats it all from non-traditional proteins. I hope this helps.